What if I told you that the coin in front of us appears to have a 2022 date on one side, but a completely different year's design on the other side? Welcome back to Old Coins Explorer, where we investigate unusual coins and separate real numismatic facts from viral internet claims. Today we are examining a fascinating U.S. coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but its two sides tell a very different story. The obverse clearly shows Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, along with the date 2022. But when we turn the coin over, we see the words Native Americans, distinguished military service since 1775. That reverse design is associated with the 2021 Native American dollar, not the normal 2022 reverse. And that is where the mystery begins. Is this a rare mint error, an altered coin, or simply a coin that has been misunderstood online? Stay with me until the end, because I am going to explain exactly what the photographs show, what the U.S. Mint says, and what you should realistically expect this coin to be worth. Identifying the coin. First, let us correctly identify the coin shown in these photographs. This is not a 2022 Maya Angelou American Women Quarter. The coin in the photographs is from the Native American $1 coin program, commonly associated with the Sacagawea dollar design. The obverse shows Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, and the inscriptions Liberty and I in God We Trust. The visible date on your coin is 2022, and the coin has the familiar golden-colored appearance of the Native American dollar series. The U.S. Mint continued the Sacagawea obverse design for these coins while changing the reverse design to honor different Native American people and contributions. The important point is that the denomination is $1, not 25 cents. That distinction matters because the Maya Angelou coin belongs to an entirely different program, the American Women Quarters program. A genuine 2022 Maya Angelou quarter has George Washington on its obverse and Maya Angelou on its reverse. Therefore, based strictly on the photographs you provided, calling this coin a Maya Angelou quarter would be incorrect. What we see on the obverse. Now let us take a closer look at the front of the coin. The central image is Sacagawea, shown carrying her young son, Jean-Baptiste. This design was originally introduced for the Sacagawea dollar and continued as the obverse of the Native American dollar series. The word liberty is positioned around the upper portion of the coin. The phrase I in God We Trust appears on the left side. In your photograph, the date 2022 is clearly visible near the lower right portion of the coin. There also appears to be a small P beneath the date, which would indicate the Philadelphia Mint if the mark is confirmed on the physical coin. One unusual feature of these dollars is that important information can also appear on the edge. The coin has a golden appearance, but this does not mean it contains solid gold. The Native American dollar is a base metal U.S. coin, so its color should never be used by itself as evidence of precious metal value. The reverse creates the mystery. Now we come to the most interesting part of this investigation. The reverse. Your photograph clearly shows a figure with arms extended, surrounded by rays, together with the inscriptions, Native Americans, distinguished military service since 1775. This is a Native American $1 reverse honoring Native Americans who served in the U.S. military. The U.S. Mint used this design for the 2021 Native American $1 coin. The design includes eagle feathers and other symbolic elements connected with military service and Native American traditions. The words United States of America and $1 are also visible on the reverse. This is important because the official 2022 Native American dollar uses a different reverse design. The 2022 reverse honors Ely S. Parker, a Seneca leader, engineer, and U.S. Army officer associated with Ulysses S. Grant during the Civil War. So the photographs appear to show a 2022 dated Native American dollar paired with a reverse design from the previous year. That unusual combination is the real story behind this coin. Is it a genuine mint error? Now we reach the question that can make a coin collector extremely excited. Is this a genuine mint error? The answer is that we should be very careful before making that claim. A coin showing two designs that normally belong to different years can potentially be interesting, but photographs alone cannot prove how the coin was made. A genuine mint error must be distinguished from a coin that was altered, assembled, damaged, or otherwise manipulated after leaving the mint. For this particular specimen, I would not call it a confirmed rare mule or major mint error based solely on these images. The correct approach is to describe it as an apparent 2022 and 2021 design mismatch requiring authentication. A professional examination could check the coin's weight, diameter, metal composition, edge lettering, die characteristics, strike quality, and surface condition. An expert can also determine whether both sides were actually struck as part of the same manufacturing event. If the combination were proven to be an authentic mint-made error, that could make the coin considerably more interesting to collectors. But if one side was added or altered after production, the situation would be completely different. So never accept a viral claim such as "this coin is automatically worth thousands" without professional evidence. The history behind the 2021 reverse. The reverse visible in your photograph is historically meaningful even if the coin combination itself remains unexplained. The 2021 Native American dollar honored Native Americans who provided distinguished military service. The inscription specifically refers to military service dating back to 1775, connecting the design to the long history of Native American participation in the U.S. military. The eagle feathers are important symbolic elements within the design. The reverse also uses stars and other imagery to communicate the theme of military service and national contribution. This is why the coin is more than just a piece of pocket change. It represents a subject that is often overlooked when people study American military history. The U.S. Mint's Native American Dollar Program was created to recognize important Native American contributions and achievements. Each year's reverse design has its own historical theme, which makes the series particularly interesting for collectors. So even if your coin eventually turns out not to be a rare error, the reverse itself is still an officially issued U.S. Mint design with genuine historical significance. What should a normal 2022 coin look like? To understand why your coin is unusual, we need to know what a normal 2022 Native American dollar should look like. The Sacagawea style obverse remained in use, showing Sacagawea carrying Jean-Baptiste. However, the reverse for 2022 changed to honor Ely S. Parker. Parker was a Tonawanda Seneca leader who became an engineer, lawyer, military officer, and important government official. During the American Civil War, Parker served as military secretary to General Ulysses S. Grant. He was present at Appomattox when the Confederate surrender documents were prepared. The 2022 coin design reflects his association with writing and the preparation of important documents. This means that a normal 2022 Native American dollar should have the Ely S. Parker reverse rather than the military service reverse visible in your photograph. That is why the apparent date and design mismatch deserves attention. The comparison between the official 2022 design and your photographed reverse is the strongest evidence that something unusual needs to be investigated. Mint mark P and technical details. Let us now talk about the P mint mark, because this is another detail collectors should understand. The letter P represents the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia. The U.S. Mint produced Native American dollars at multiple facilities, including Philadelphia and Denver, while collector versions were also produced at San Francisco. The exact finish and mint facility can affect collectability, but a Philadelphia mint mark by itself does not make the coin extremely rare. The coin's golden color also does not indicate that it is made of gold. Instead, the Native American dollar uses a copper-based alloy that gives it its distinctive appearance. When examining a potentially unusual coin, collectors should record its weight and diameter using accurate equipment. The edge should also be photographed clearly because edge lettering and mint information can provide important evidence. You should never clean or polish a potentially valuable error coin because cleaning can reduce its numismatic appeal. Do not scratch the surface or attempt to separate the two sides. If you genuinely believe the coin is an unusual mint error, preserve it exactly as found and have it examined by a qualified numismatist or professional grading service. What about the value? Now let us discuss the question that creates the most excitement on YouTube. How much is this coin worth? The honest answer is that we cannot assign a huge value to this particular coin simply from the photographs. A normal 2022 P Native American dollar is generally a collectible modern coin rather than an automatic jackpot. Its value depends heavily on condition, certification, demand, and whether it possesses a recognized variety or genuine mint error. Professional price guides show that certified high-grade examples can sell for premiums, but those prices are not representative of ordinary circulated coins. For example, PCGS currently lists guide values for certified 2022 P Native American dollars in higher grades, while auction records demonstrate that exceptional certified examples can sometimes bring much more. However, those high auction results should never be used to claim that every 2022 P coin is worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Condition is extremely important, and your photograph coin shows visible wear and surface marks. If the unusual reverse pairing is not a genuine mint error, its value may be close to that of an ordinary example. If professional authentication proves a significant mint-made error, the value could potentially be much higher, but that would require evidence. So the responsible conclusion is interesting coin, unusual combination, but value not confirmed without authentication. Do not confuse it with the Maya Angelou quarter. There is one more important point because this coin is often confused with another 2022 US coin. The 2022 Maya Angelou quarter was the first coin released in the American Women Quarters program. That program was designed to honor extraordinary American women and their contributions to American history. Maya Angelou was a celebrated writer, poet, performer, social activist, and teacher. Her quarter shows George Washington on the obverse, while the reverse depicts Maya Angelou with her arms uplifted. Behind her are a bird in flight and a rising sun, imagery inspired by her poetry and symbolic of her life. The inscriptions include United States of America, Maya Angelou, E pluribus unum, and $quarter. That means if you see Sacagawea on the front, you are not looking at the Maya Angelou quarter. If you see Maya Angelou on the reverse and George Washington on the front, then you have the Maya Angelou quarter. This distinction is essential for a YouTube video because viewers may otherwise search for one coin while being shown another. For your uploaded photographs, the correct identification is the 2022 Native American $1 coin series, not the Maya Angelou quarter. Final verdict. So, after carefully examining the photographs and comparing them with official U.S. Mint information, here is our final verdict. The coin shown in your photographs is a 2022 Native American $1 coin, not a 2022 Maya Angelou quarter. The obverse shows the familiar Sacagawea design with the date 2022. The small mark beneath the date appears to be AP, although a physical inspection would be needed to confirm it beyond the photograph. The reverse shown in your second image is the Native American Military Service design associated with the 2021 issue. The normal 2022 Native American dollar instead carries the Ely S. Parker reverse. Therefore, the apparent 2022 versus 2021 mismatch is the most interesting feature of the coin. But at this stage, we should not call it a confirmed rare error or assign it a massive value. Professional authentication is the logical next step if this is a coin you physically own. And most importantly, do not clean the coin, because cleaning can permanently damage its collector value. The mystery is genuine, but the final explanation and value require physical examination rather than a viral claim. Powerful closing hook. So, could this little golden-colored dollar be hiding a story that collectors would love to uncover? Maybe, but the evidence has to come before the price tag. We have a 2022 date, an apparent Philadelphia P mint mark, and a reverse design that belongs to the previous year's Native American dollar. That combination is exactly what makes this coin worth investigating. But remember, a strange coin is not automatically a valuable coin. A genuine mint error must be authenticated, documented, and separated from coins that were altered after leaving the mint. If you have a similar coin at home, do not immediately clean it or sell it based on a social media valuation. First, check the date, mint mark, both sides, and especially the edge. Take clear photographs, record the weight, and compare the design with official U.S. Mint references. And if professional examination confirms something extraordinary, then you may have a much more interesting story to tell. This is Old Coins Explorer, reminding you that sometimes the biggest discoveries are hiding in coins that look completely ordinary. And always remember our golden rule. Before you spend that unusual coin, turn it over, check the date, check the mint mark, and investigate the story, because one small detail can change everything.